Okay. So Yatin is here. So Yatin exists. Harshita exists. Let me see how many are. Some people will go and get themselves dressed up now. Oh God, this was not expected. So Mahima also exists. Sarthak Baldwa, good. Okay, Suraj, if you are attending from PC and it doesn't have a camera, it's fine. Ashvi is there, Samiksha is there, Nikita. Samiksha, your face seems to be quite familiar to me. I don't know why. Have you been my student or something? Hi, Prashansa. How are you, beta? Good. Hmm. And okay. Do you all allow me to click a photo of yours? Because I did not take any of the photos since last two sessions. Give me a yes or no. Yes. क्या है आजकल दिखाना भी पड़ता है ना काम करने के बाद. So you have to. Correct. Uh-huh. Nice. So we again have a full attendance of what we were having yesterday, more or less. Okay, Lakshya is trying to make the most of it through his mobile phone. Great, Lakshya. With all the boys and girls, I am getting the photograph clicked. If you want to show up in the photograph, please come on. Yes, Anand is happy. Harshita doing her hair. Great. Okay, Ganesh also. Good to see. Hi, Girdaran. Okay, so more or less most of you are here. So let me click a photo and then I need to do this also, no? Nowadays. Correct. So social, because we are going to on a social media platform, nowadays you need to show it off properly. Is this Anshika Bhardwaj? अरे अंशिका तुम तो इंटर पढ़ के बैठी हो कहाँ आ गई अभी चलो गुड हैप्पी टू सी oh more people joining in I think we'll give it one more minute and then we can get on to our work है ना yes okay so first things first uh okay now I need to see if I am visible or not okay here you go great going so good evening friends I think let us take a start now. It's 7:15. We are done with our customary photography. Uh, Wanted to ask one thing. How many of you have done any of the profile making so far? How many of you say that, sir, I already have a profile on LinkedIn right now? Show of hands, please. Raise your hands. One. Okay. Uh-huh. So as of now, out of 65 people attending this session right now, around 12 or 13 people have raised their hands. So out of that, 52 don't have a profile first. And these 12 plus 1, 13 people who have raised their hands right now also want to enhance and they have just simply started up your profile. It's as good as like sabne bola Instagram bana lo to bana liya. But how do you build on it? That is something which is needed. And then you have relied on a person like me. So why did you rely on a person like me? So the reason is I started working on LinkedIn almost 7 years back, and today I have a organic reach of around 22,000 people, which are totally related to chartered accountancy, chartered accountants, CA final students, and CA inter students. And I'm so happy that excited children like Anshika is also Anshika are also here to learn. And let me tell you, friends, Anshika has just finished off her intermediate exams. Anshika, am I correct on the chat? Or you have cleared? I think. Hannah? I remember. I think you have cleared. Yes, but she is into CA final. Yes. Okay. So you appeared for May 25, correct. So that I was wondering, yes, you were at one attempt here and there, correct. All the best for your results and all the best to results to all of you. So what we'll do today is most of you are using your laptop. So today I will be also doing something on the LinkedIn and you will also be parallelly opening up your LinkedIn. Are you all on for it? Did you put down your hands and say ready? The moment you say ready here, I'll be saying okay, all of us are there. Ready, 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 ready. Okay. First things first. How do you differentiate LinkedIn with Instagram? Come on. If I would say Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Okay. So if I try to bifurcate between Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube now, I'll tell you what. Instagram is more about giving you some flavor of anything, if you ask me. हाँ. So Instagram will give you like कैसे ना ऊपर ऊपर से दिखा देना something. So Instagram में you see what you may not want to see also. Correct? LinkedIn में professionals and the ones who want to read. I'll tell you what the biggest difference. If you see Instagram reel scrolling, if you are stuck on a one reel for some more time, if you see there is a gentle push by Instagram from below itself ki please scroll to the next one. Have you seen that? Sometimes Instagram prompts you to scroll up within next 4 or 5 seconds. LinkedIn never does that. Okay. So LinkedIn says that if you are here to read, so anybody who's coming to LinkedIn is for leisure time or some purpose. Tell me. Sir, there is a purpose. Correct. And the purpose will be driven with the like-minded people, the kind of people whom you make your connections with, the kind of people whom you make your contacts with, they will feed you the likewise thing. Another thing, do you think if you like or share a particular video, do you really think Instagram, LinkedIn will continuously feed you those kind of videos or it will feed you the information of your connections? It feeds the activity of your connections. Okay. YouTube happens to be for learning and long form videos. Correct? I am not talking about YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts is more or less equal to Instagram. So are we clear on the basic purpose? So this is your professional presentation. As I said yesterday, your CV represents your personality. Similarly, LinkedIn profile also represents what kind of likings and interests and hobbies and followings you have and what kind of conversations which you have. In yesterday's session, when I mentioned there is name, contact, and age, So the name and contact, under contact you will give your cell phone number, you will give your mobile, you will give your email ID as well as your LinkedIn ID. Correct? So you're supposed to put your LinkedIn ID. That will help you. Okay. Hmm. So once those LinkedIn IDs are given, then it becomes a clickable thing. So somebody browsing through your CV feels good or comfortable about you, then वो बोलता ना यार इसके बारे में और पता करना. I want to know more about him or her. So they can click directly and go to your LinkedIn profile. Okay. So let's go on to making your LinkedIn profile. People who have already made are there to enhance, and people who have not made are supposed to work onto it. So okay, let's go on to it. Number one, you are supposed to now get me minimized, and you are supposed to go on to LinkedIn website or LinkedIn app. Come on. Go to LinkedIn's website or app. Now you are supposed to continuously keep chatting with me and say, there, I'm there. Something like that. Hmm. So you are there. Correct. So because I'm taking it from the layman's point of view, somebody was already logged in, was already got a LinkedIn profile. So just wait. So the first few minutes may be like kiddish for you. कि अरे ये तो मुझे आता है, I have done this. But let others also come and join you. Second, sign up for an account. So click join now on desktop or sign up on mobile and enter your email address and password and click agree and join to continue. So this may take a minute or two for you. Pragya, are you doing it, beta? Already done? क्लास में बच्चों को देखते रहो तो पता चल जाता है बच्चे क्या कर रहे हैं. अच्छा, you already done. Fine. Anshika, you're doing it, beta? Anshika, are you doing it? Okay, cool. Anant, are you doing it? Okay. So once you have logged in, tell me logged in. So logged in? Good. Now the moment you go, you're supposed to enter your name and don't put your nicknames. Okay, the way you have been doing on Instagram profiles and putting different unique names ना, घर वालों की आईडी अलग है, रिश्तेदारों की अलग है, फ्रेंड्स की अलग है, और इधर उधर स्टॉक करने की आईडी अलग है. Nothing like that. Okay, so you're supposed to avoid your nicknames. For example, I know this girl Anshika Bhardwaj, so Anshika has to write Anshika Bhardwaj. Pragya says, I can see Pragya's full name, so Pragya Saratkar. I hope I'm pronouncing the name properly. Is Ashvi Vijayvargiya, so it has to come full. So first name, last name, enter your full name, avoid nicknames. Phone number is optional, but your phone number will help you in terms of your security, the account security, because then you can have two-factor authentication. So the two-factor authentication helps you. Somebody, let's say your phone gets lost or something, so then that will help. If you change the phone, somebody tries to log into your this, because once my LinkedIn ID got hacked. So then since then I've set it up a two-factor authentication. Are you aware of two-factor authentication, beta? One is the password and then there is an OTP which comes in onto your mobile phone. And usually you don't get a problem like which you have with Google email IDs or Instagram that this ID or this name has been taken. Here you will get your name usually. A passkey also you can have. So all of you, once we have logged in, so if you have registered, please write in your chat box registered. Can I go ahead? See, this would be more like an interactive session, so you need to do show of hands like this or no. So I'll wait accordingly. Jeevan Chaudhary, I hope I'm audible and visible now. You are supposed to log into LinkedIn and prepare a profile. So we are doing the session on preparing a LinkedIn profile, beta. Okay. Hmm. Now here comes step 4. Add your professional information. From here the actual steps start. So this was earlier was like basic login into any of the website or any of the app. Now here it says, okay, select student if you are a CA student or in articleship. For example, candidates like Anshika should select articleship or a CA student. You all are also CA students or a CA finalist right now awaiting your CA results. School, university, you are supposed to type the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. If there is a drop down list, usually don't get a drop down list. Is a drop down list appearing? Is a drop down list appearing? So just see if you get an ICI, otherwise you have to type the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Sometimes they don't recognize CA Institute as a university. That's why. Oh, it has ICI in an option. Great. Because this keeps on getting improvised. When I made this presentation at that point of time, it was not there. Hmm, correct. Great. Feed start date and end date. सर एंड डेट तो किसी को नहीं पता सीए कब खत्म होगा. So you never know. It might be a month, it might be another 4 months, it might be another 8 months. People awaiting results. So you can put range of the years and then click continue. End of year is expected if you can see on the screen. Okay. And definitely LinkedIn is not so exciting enough कि below 16 वाला कोई आएगा. But otherwise you need to be above 16. Can I move ahead? Now confirmations. The moment you get first step further, you will get a confirmation. Are you looking for a job or are you, see what questions will come. Are you looking for a job? Not really, but would consider the right opportunity, or I am not interested in any job opportunity. You are supposed to select one option. So what happens is, are you looking for a job? Select option I'm actively looking. So you will get new job opportunity options and updates by LinkedIn. Now this is something which LinkedIn will feed you. So would you like to have these new opportunities coming onto your screen or not? Give me a yes or no. Yes. So you'll come to know कि market में चल क्या रहा है, what is going on in the market, how people are expecting things out of you. Correct? That's one. And then You have to say yes, let recruiters know you are open to new jobs, share it with recruiters. So the moment you say that, then it shows that you're open for jobs. So whenever a recruiter comes onto that particular app or website or it logs in, they say that you are a candidate which is available. So share with the recruiter that you are looking for a job. Keep it on. Okay. नहीं तो otherwise क्या होगा? You will not get opportunities and the person say okay he is not interested. Step 6. Now you need to go and start networking. So start networking means what? You can send connection requests. Now how do you create a connection request? For example, now don't consider this particular line as my step of asking you to increase my connections, but let's say I am there on LinkedIn and you want to be there and you want to increase your connections. So what happens is you start searching people names because of based on what you put in, there will be certain suggestions coming to you. So you send connection requests to CA professionals, articleship seniors and colleagues, recruiters and HR professionals. So this will help you. You would be noting this down or how? Hmm. Okay. So you can give me a request if you want to, and if you want, has anybody sent me a request for a purpose? I can just immediately connect them. Has anybody sent? I am available as Deepak Mulchandani. If you wish to, there's no compulsion. Okay. Okay. I have got Prapti Majumdar. I have got Ganesh Men. So anybody with this name who has sent up a request right now? Or okay, I've got Harsh Tiwari, Aman Jhalani right now. Rupika. Rupika, I'm not able to see yours. Okay, already there as my connection. Great. Hmm. Anybody with the name Sanjay R? Because I've received 3 requests right now. Harsh Tiwari, Sanjay R, Pragya Saratkar. I've got this. So Pragya, you are there, so I'm accepting. So let's. So if you see your LinkedIn notification, that you will say that a request has been accepted. Sarthak Baldua, yes. Any Lakshya Jain here? Sarthak, I've accepted your request. Rashi Jain and Lakshya Jain. Harshali Kapure, Ashvi Vijayvargiya, Ashvi, I got it. Vinita Khatri, I got. Sai Kiran Ballari, correct. Aman Jhalani, Harsh Tiwari, Sanjay R, Laksh Jain, Rashi Jain. So now what happens is now you can Divanshu, if I get more, let me see. If yes, Aviral Gupta I've got, Aryan Bajaj I've got, Prapti, Ganesh, yes, correct. Anshika, I have not received yours, beta, not yet. I'm just waiting. No problems. Vaibhavi Upadhyay. Is Vaibhavi here? Yes, Vaibhavi is there. Vaibhavi Upadhyay. I've received her request. Accepted. Mhm. Kirti Singh. I received Kirti's request. Okay. I can't see you in the connection request. Sanchika, let me check. अभी तक तो नहीं आया अंशिका बेटा. Okay. Rupika, I didn't get. No problems, it will come. Sometime it takes time. Don't worry. Okay. So now you're supposed to send requests like this. Sir, can I send how many requests? Do you know there is a limit on the number of connection requests which you can send? And what happens when you send random requests too much? It will be considered as a spam. And how many connection requests you can send? Tell me. Yes, in the beginning it's quite limited. Slowly and gradually, when it starts increasing, what happens is they give you a quota. Like let's say sometimes it's 100, sometimes it's 500. It keeps on changing. So let's say I've got a quota of 100 requests to be sent. So if I send 100, I can't send the 101st. But out of 100, if 10 is accepted, if 10 of them is accepted, then now again 10 more I can send. So at any point of time, number of connection requests which can be there in the market from my side is maximum 100. So वो refill कर देते हैं. So out of 100 requests sent, 20 got accepted. So now 80 still pending. So you can add more 20 onto it. Got it? Idea लगा? Yes. So that's one. Now this is the most important task. Upload a professional picture. Now uploading a professional picture, sometimes you might be clicking loads of pictures, but getting a proper professional picture is actually needed. Go to the white wall of your house. Ask your brother, sister, someone to simply click a nice photo of yours in a shirt, in a blazer, etc. because it needs to be a professional one. Please don't put the photos which are there on Instagram. वो जेनजी तो बहुत स्मार्ट होगी ना. जेनजी ऐसे वैसे ऐसे टेढ़े टेढ़े फोटो खींचती है आजकल. रैंडम फोटोज. अंशिका इज गिविंग मी ग्रीनिंग स्माइल. हाँ अंशिका तुम नहीं खींचती होगी ऐसा मुझे लगता है. आई नो यू हैव सीन यू सो मच टाइम, सो आई नो दैट यू वुड बी नॉट दैट वे. And by the way, for all others, Anshika has been my student, so I am just having that interaction with her. And anybody who is right now in front of the screen gives me that particular vibe that he or she is listening, like Shakti is sincerely listening. Pragya is actually attentively listening to me. So at least it gives you that vibe that somebody is listening to you. Correct? Rest all other people have become camera shy. They have stopped their cameras, so I can't help. If you want your name to be called, your camera should be on. Okay, then upload a proper picture. Okay, high quality, plain background. Okay. Step 7. Complete your profile. Now here comes the most important aspect. Complete your profile. So there your headline should be nice. See, for example, I've given a headline. CA finalist. CA finalist यहाँ comma में. CA finalist comma awaiting results. Articleship at XYZ. Like example, I think Mr. Bajaj right now here, as I saw his connection request, he is with Dhruva Advisors. Am I correct, Mr. Bajaj? Bajaj is with Dhruva Advisors. So Bajaj ji can Say working at Dhruva Advisors, finance and audit enthusiast, aspiring chartered accountant, taxation and audit. Do you need to take the whole line or you have to take references from this? You tell me. So, references, correct. So these are few indications which I can tell you and give you that this is how you need to work. Okay. So complete your profile. This is a strong headline. For example, here, so headline will come in. Now the section comes is a building your profile. How do I build my profile, sir? There's an about section. Now, can you go to your profiles and see the about section? Now here it becomes a bit tricky and bit technical. So I want you to tell that I am there. About section, if you go, it might look like this. Say I am there. So you're there. Great. Now, as I told you yesterday, that the way you draft an objective or the first introductory line of yourself. So that is something which you have to draft something like this. Now, this is an example, and there you copy it like this. Once again, सर सब सेट है मैं उठा के अभी कॉपी कर देता हूँ. That will not help you. I am a CA finalist. Yeah, I am हटा सकते हो. A CA finalist undergoing articleship at so and so, specializing in audit, taxation, financial advisory. Passionate about finance and taxation. Passionate about financial modeling. Passionate about auditing. Passionate about due diligence. Want to explore corporate finance, consulting, etc. Whatever you want to put those keywords based on what you want from this. तो इसका मतलब ऐसा सब बोलते हैं ना in chat GPT also. You will get all the answers, but you need to learn the skill of asking the right question. So on the same lines, you have to give your proper instance properly, proper explanation. Okay. So how many of you are interested in putting a bit of a line? If I want to give you a small exercise, अपने बारे में दो लाइन प्लीज लिख कर आप चैट बॉक्स में डालो ना, सो दैट ऑल द अदर्स आल्सो कैन गेट एन इंस्पिरेशन. Like if 10 12 people had done their profiles already, if they are okay, please can you put your introductory line and a profile line here in the chat box so that people can learn. Who's going to volunteer? Pragya, can you do that? Please do that, beta. Copy that and put it in the chat window here so that people may come to know that how it has to be written. Okay, Pragya has shared hers. May I please ask few more people to do that? Now, Pragya, can I suggest something in this? Pragya, okay, yes. So, Pragya, what you are doing is there. What you want to achieve also is missing in this. If you see, आप क्या कर रहे हो ये दिख रहा है, आप क्या चाहते हो ये दिख नहीं रहा है अभी उसमें, तो उसको थोड़ा सा रिफ्रेश करो बेटा. ओके, एनीबडी एल्स other than Pragya? Shakti, are you there on? Oh, okay, okay, got few of them more. Prashansa got it. Okay. I am an aspiring professional with strong foundation in articleship, gaining diverse exposure in auditing, taxation, reporting, and compliance. My leadership skills have been honed through managing teams, leading. Okay, okay. Excel in meeting tight deadlines. I believe in the power of teamwork and strive to create a positive atmosphere. Additionally, I am a finance enthusiast with a passion for continuous learning. I articulate my thoughts and emotions about writing. Okay. Eager to explore new work and business opportunities. I am dedicated to growth. Okay. And development in every aspect of my career. Prashansa, are you there? And if you can switch on the camera, that would be nice so that I can interact with you, can see the facial reactions, so that if I'm giving some suggestion can be done. So my first question to Prashansa, is this drafted on totally on your own? Because I know you hail from St. Ruffles. So totally on your own, or certain things help has been taken from ChatGPT? Give me a thumbs up if ChatGPT help is there. So the moment a ChatGPT help is there, it's clearly visible. And now again, in yesterday's session, I said that हमको डिफाइन करने के लिए चैट जीपीटी पूरा काम आएगा या हमें सिर्फ उसका फ्लेवर लेना चाहिए. सो सर फ्लेवर लेना चाहिए. एंड सेकेंडली, what is that? Write 3-4 sentences. So don't you think your profile right now is quite lengthy? And this is seems to be a monologue. ऐसा लग रहा है प्रशंसा is standing there and speaking to someone. So how it should be done, Prashansa? It should be not a monologue. It should be 3 to 4 sentences, crisp and nice, highlighting what you are. So it's like an introductory reel or an introductory post which is here, which gives the excitement. Okay, I can try to know about her, because this happens to be a bit more lengthy, beta. Okay. So Prashansa, you will redraft it, beta. Okay, that's for Prashansa. I would also like to introduce you to one of my talent team specialists also. Come, Pooja. So Pooja is here from my team. You can say hi to them. Yes. So she is Pooja. She helps me out on many things what you are able to watch. So Pooja helps me out. So all these people are from across the country right now attending the sessions, and she helped me into this particular building of this particular presentation also.
I hope you all are getting it is very simple and easy to understand.
Yeah. So just let her know that are you able to get it or not, just by a show of your thumbs up or something. One, two, three. Yes, you are getting.
Okay, let me know the feedback at the end of the session. Thank you. You all can continue.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So that was one. Suraj has given a good one. Suraj, I am a ICI candidate, passionate about becoming an ICI member. Currently, I'm undergoing. Okay, the first line can be simply said at CA finalists. I am pursuing chartered accountancy, pursuing CA. एक बात सोच के देखो बेटा, all of you, do you really spend too much time reading all the grammatical details of someone else? Think from your angle. If you are the reader, do you really read all these lengthy details, or you want short and crisp details? Give me an answer. Sir, we want short and crisp. Correct? So then why can't we create short and crisp descriptions? Correct? So सूरज थोड़ा सा और स्मॉल कर सकते हैं इसको. सीए फाइनलिस्ट. अच्छा. ओके. मे आई प्लीज रिक्वेस्ट ऑल ऑफ यू टू पुट दिस टू एवरीवन. मेरे को सब बच्चों ने डायरेक्ट भेजा हुआ है. कैन आई आस्क यू टू पुट दिस अक्रॉस टू एवरीवन इन द रूम, चैट रूम, तो एक दूसरे के सब जने पढ़ सकते हैं. प्रशंसा, प्लीज डू दैट. सूरज, please do that and put it in open chat beta, and this chat is not going to get recorded or documented somewhere else, so don't worry. So this is not going out. What happens in the meeting remains in the meeting. Okay, Harshita is also given. Hmm. Yeah, Prashansa has posted. Hmm. So in case of Suraj's section, let me share. Where did it go? Ha. CA finalist, currently undergoing articleship at the firm name, specializing in audit, taxation, and finance. Passionate about finance and compliance. Hey Suraj, you have copied what exactly I have said. वाह यार, यहीं के यहीं चिपका दिया. You did not change even a line, Suraj. That's too smart, man. ऐसा नहीं करने का. Okay, Harshita says currently pursuing my CA final. I have cultivated a strong foundation in auditing and financial compliance. My practical experience includes work on statutory audit, concurrent audits of banks, encompassing central audits and conducting audits for education institutions. Can I say involved in audits of BFSI, banking and financial services, involved in audit of education industry, regulatory filings in indirect taxation. Now she says my proficiency extends to various software including Genius, Busy and Idea. ये पूरा resume डाल रहे हो आप लोग, पता है. ये नहीं करना है अपने को. So that was Harshita. Harshita, if you can switch on the camera and come, I can help you further. Otherwise, I'm anyways saying. But फर्क पता चल रहा है हर्षिता बेटा. यू आर ट्राइंग टू गिव योर होल सीवी. हमको पूरा सीवी देना है या सिर्फ 3-4 लाइन देनी है? आई टेल यू व्हाट, हम सीए वालों के साथ, ऑल द सीए पीपल हैव दिस पर्टिकुलर चैलेंज. इफ यू आस्क अस टू सम इलैबोरेट समथिंग, वी आर वेरी गुड एट इट. बट द मोमेंट यू आस्क अस टू समराइज एनीथिंग, then it becomes a challenge. So summarizing and simplifying is more important because the user understands those simple sentences only. आप मुझे बात बताओ, this profile will be read by whom? Is the person a CA or a HR? HR. So do you really think HR will understand all the detailed technical terminologies? So are we putting the right information in front of the right person or the wrong person? So I hope I have been able to communicate the specific logic what I am trying to tell you. Like Ritisha has given, a self-motivated and highly dedicated individual who is eager to learn and work in the field of accounting, auditing, taxation and finance. Okay. एक ऐसा भी हो सकता है जो आर्टिकलशिप परस्यू कर रहा है या जो अभी स्टिल कर रहा है, स्टिल लर्निंग एंड exploring myself into the field of audit, taxation, finance, GST, along with the tools, along with the tech tools of GPT, AI. तो सामने वाले को लगता है हाँ यार ये थोड़ा सा नया बच्चा है या नया कैंडिडेट है, थोड़ा फ्रेश है. करेक्ट. नाउ द नेक्स्ट वन आई हैव गॉट अनदर. Anusha beta, will it be okay that if you put it to everyone, because I will be otherwise reading it, put it to everyone and then I'll read till the time I am reading Harshali. I am a result awaited chartered accountancy student, CA finalist, bracket awaiting results. Simple. CA finalist, Awaiting results, bracket closed. Passionate about finance, audit, taxation, and new opportunities in technology and the startup section. समझ में आया हर्षाली? Then we go to, okay, Prasansa has shared, we have spoken. Anshika. Anshika, I answered your point right now. How do you put when you are exploring different fields? Yes. Shakti has given. See a finalist with comprehensive articleship in both direct and indirect taxes. I have practical exposure to TDS compliance, advanced tax computations, and representing clients during. Shakti, the moment you say CA finalist with comprehensive articleship experience in both direct and indirect tax, because then this particular aspect, I have practical exposure to TDS compliance, advanced tax computation, and representations can be reduced. Okay. And then straight away you can start with this articleship experience hones. The articleship experience honed my technical skills and strengthened my ability to analyze complex tax provision, manage deadlines. Achieving deadline, handling complex tax issues with usage of tech, with usage of tech like Excel, Tally, and filing softwares. Khatam. Itane mein. Once again, I will say, ask yourself one question. Will you be reading that much of information of anybody else when you are seeing the profile of someone else? The answer is almost most of the times no. So why do we need to give that kind of information to someone which he or she doesn't, we don't like to read? So make it short and crisp. Okay. Rupika says, CA finalist having 3 years of training in stat audit, direct taxation, indirect taxation. Rupika, I can just give you a suggestion. Okay, आपका पहले मैं पढ़ देता हूँ the full one. I am a CA finalist having 3 years of training in statutory audit, direct taxation, indirect tax, taxation of companies and trust. I am passionate in learning new things and eager to explore new work and business opportunities. Okay. Let's simplify it and remove the deadwood. Deadwood means unnecessary words. CA finalist having 3 years of training in stat audit, DT, IDT with the client base of companies as well as trusts. क्या होता है सिर्फ डायरेक्ट टैक्सेशन इनडायरेक्ट टैक्सेशन लिखते हो तो 90 आउट ऑफ 10 सीएस आर्टिकल स्टूडेंट्स ओनली डू इंडिविजुअल पार्टनरशिप फर्म. So the moment you are doing clients beyond that, it should come as a highlight. 3 years strong exposure in DT, IDT, stat audit with clients from industry related to different industries and with the legal structure of companies and trust. So the moment you say companies, तो corporate taxation हो जाता है वो. So then you know more than individual and partnership firms. Rupika, I hope I have been able to help you. And now Suraj has changed. Good. I'm passionate about finance and eager to grow in corporate finance and consulting. If you remember my session yesterday on CV drafting, I specifically mentioned that use nice catchy words like finance is again open-ended. Finance is like a samudra, it's a sea. Under finance, what do you want to do? Core finance हो गया, working capital हो गया, startup funding हो गया. थोड़ा सा if you become more precise, it will help. And Suraj, you are working in Dhruva as you said, so you would be having access to these terminologies. So please use those terminologies, it will help. Okay, Anusha says worked an article assistant in. Okay, again, do you need to mention your articleship firm name fully? Not necessary, but still yes. Okay. Skilled in Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Tally presentation. Skilled in Office tools, MS Office tools. Anusha, one single phrase. Mastered in MS Office tools. and accounting tools. Okay, and passionate about poetry and reading novels. What kind of novels? That also should be done. Reading fiction novels, reading biographies, reading self help, that thing. So उससे क्या कैच आता है सामने वाले का कि इसका क्या इंटरेस्ट है. सूरज चलेगा इतना छोटा. It's fine. Yatin says, thanks for visit to my profile. I am a CA final candidate with strong tech and management background with articles of exposure in internal audit and want to add value in fintech sector. Good. Okay, I don't know the name of the person because the login name is appearing as Dell. अच्छा, no need to say somebody that I am motivated. It's not necessary. लिखना है तो लिख लो, but anybody who is doing chartered accountancy is anyways motivated. इससे ज्यादा मोटिवेशन दुनिया में किसी को नहीं लगता है जितना एक सीए स्टूडेंट को लगता है. CA finalist with hands-on experience. This one starts nice. CA finalist with hands-on experience gained in articleship in audit, taxation, and financial management. Very nice. Equipped with strong analytical skills and keen eye for detail. I aim to build a successful career in finance and accounting. Very nicely done. And Mr. Dell, if you allow me, because you sent it to me personally, I am sending it to all. Do you allow me to do that? With your permission, it's sent to all. Correct. Like the idea how to build your profile. Hello. Let's go to the next section. Now here, what all you were trying to say in the profile, now you have to read this in add articleship experience or internship experience. So now when you go into your profile, you find something called experience. Mr. Girdharan has given a good one. Girdharanji, tell me one thing. Should this go into your profile intro or should on your experience? See, experience requires this. Now you tell me. The last lines which you have written are very nice. The last lines of your statement. On a mission to make simplify things so that you can turn time consuming process into smooth smart systems and maybe save a few caffeine fueled nights in the process. Anshika says a CA intermediate student proficient in leadership skills, communication and interpersonal skills which have been shown beyond doubt by grabbing various opportunities, keen to learn in new areas and honing my skill. Okay. Yes, it should come into experience, Girdharanji. Correct. So now again, do you really think you can put the experience and the work which you're doing in one shot in 10 minutes or it will take some time? मैंने कल का CV exercise, I don't know, some of you missed out or not, or some of you attended or not, but I'll show you that once again that what we did yesterday was something like this, which we should do. Whatever work you have done, you have to put it into year 1, year 2, year 3, make some columns and then try to see that what all you have done. So this statement will not even help you only in your CV drafting, but will also help you in enriching your LinkedIn profile also. Okay. So I drew this yesterday to give you an idea that how what all work you have done in your articles from year 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. I made you understand that you should have 12 columns where you should start writing. And how do you remember all this? Sir, I will refer my timesheet. Referring your timesheet means the amount of work which you have done is submitted to your principal every month, usually in every CA office. So take that and then try to put things across. It's beautifully can be done on an Excel sheet. Okay. So add experience, add education. Search for ICI, enter your CA start and expected completion, add BCom, MCom if applicable. If you are doing BCom, MCom, that also please need to add. And in education, you add multiple layers, okay? If required, I'll log into my LinkedIn ID and also show you that how I have done. Let me try. Okay, I'm just trying to log in. Hmm. Okay, so the internet is acting smart in my office. Thankfully, your session is running smoothly. It has been pouring very heavily in Indore today, so the internet connection may get disrupted. Samyak has given me a CA finalist awaiting result with hands-on experience in statutory audit taxation. Okay, from my articleship can be removed. Samyak, passionate about equity research, I enjoy analyzing market trends, valuation, and investment strategies. Eager to connect, learn, and contribute to the dynamic world of finance. With all your due permission, Samyak, can I paste this to all? I'm doing that. This is from Samyak. Okay, and I am just waiting. Okay, now it's yes. How do I verify this? Hmm. Okay. What is the idea? So you add your education. Acha, education mein your board also should be mentioned if it's CBSE, MP board, ICSE. So if you start thinking logically, the first logical step is to prepare your CV in detail. And if a thorough CV is in your hands, don't you think putting these things on LinkedIn will be easier? Correct? Let's go to the next one. Describe your responsibilities. Now, the moment you say describe your responsibilities, so assisted in statutory audit of listed companies, yeah, led the team in statutory audit companies. So as Mr. Girdharan was trying to give all the details, so that will help. Correct? So whatever you are trying to say and speak in one instance, आप सब you were trying to give everything in the introductory profile. So it was having a short description, then your experience, then your responsibilities, then your skills and certifications. Okay, now tell me one thing. How many of you have completed your IT and GMCS CA final? Advanced ITT GMCS. Just give me a like this. Yes, raise of hand. Harshita is through. Completed. So all that will come into which section? Number 5 or number 6? Tell me. Hmm. Okay. So that will come into section 6. How many of you have done some self-certification courses? Now tell me. And those self-free certification courses are not one or two, but multiple, which are available for free. And do you really think you should go and spend up 5,000, 6,000 on doing some modeling or something like that right now? I must say no. Just take simple courses, and there are certain free courses available from the side of Google if you are aware of it. Basics of Excel. There are certain Coursera if you go, Udemy you go. There are courses. Harshali, I'll compile a list and give it to all of you. No problems on that. But you have to give me a time, a couple of days, and I shall be able to share it in the WhatsApp group. Should not be a problem. Okay. So that is there. Then now, what do you want to follow? So now you know to follow companies and job alerts. Like for example, in terms of our accounting field and our CA profession, you should be following Big Four and Big Six. Not for only job opportunities, but also to understand what they are all about, their culture, their activities, their decisions, their new things. That will help. So as I am saying, can you do this? Or you can search in this. How do you go? Follow Big Four firms, PwC, EY, Deloitte, KPMG, and finance companies. Go to jobs, turn on open to work to get job updates. Okay. Okay, I have been able to log into my profile. So I'll just open it and show it to you. This is how it looks like as of now. Okay. So is it visible? Hello. Is it visible? So this happens to be my profile right now. Okay. So this is something which I have been doing: posts, comments, videos, images, documents. So here is the experience. So if you see how I am doing that experience here. So I'll take you sequentially from what I started with about. So this is about. So now I have worked for almost 16, 17 years. So I wanted to give them a different journey of mine. So I've given a bit longer one. But the moment you see show more में जब जाएगा वो, हाँ, just have a look. You should only be able to share that much or show that much जो first instance में phone पे दिखेगा. I'll tell you this. Just have a look. So this is something which you need to be very tactical about. Okay. See, as of now, most of the things are hidden, but the first few lines are catchy or not so catchy. Give me an answer, yaar. This silence kills me. You got the idea? Hmm. Correct. फिर अब the moment if somebody is interested, so इसका ये वाली बात हुआ कि the trailer seems to be good, so let's watch the film. Or the teaser is good enough, let's go to the trailer. So then you go down. Okay. And then the posts and other things come in. This is my experience. So here also when I was working in PwC and then again everything has got details. So this will get even further enhanced now. My schooling education, and these are the recommendations which your students, your candidates, which give you. Okay, so that's how you do. So in last 2 3 days, I think I am not making you free or relaxed. I am giving you more and more work on a daily basis, and it is prompting you to leave away all your social media, all your web series, all your majak masti, and then think properly about it. And trust me, my friends, if you have invested 4 years of your life in pursuing a career, there's no harm in investing 4 hours to present it properly. Correct? So these were the 9 steps which I wanted to make you understand. Step 10, the last one, you need to engage and stay active. You need to make small, small post about exam tips, finance trends, learning experience. For example, you are learning something new, you can put that perspective across and then ask people to say comment, whatever your views, know me, let me know about this. All those things will help you to be there. And the moment you spend more time, your link and comment and post will be growing your visibility. Girdharanji, do you have a question right now? You have raised your hand. So if you can ask the question, and you all are allowed to unmute yourself and ask the question directly also by opening up the mic as you feel. Any question, Girdharanji? Okay, okay, no problems. Okay, now few ninja tips at the end to keep your profile updated. The ninja tips are as follows: add new achievement and certifications, regularly connect with professionals, engage in finance and CA related discussions. Now, I'll tell you what, you will always find certain discussions like this. Somebody visited my profile on LinkedIn and tried to reach out to me for some personal relationship. The LinkedIn should not be used as Instagram. Please don't get into such kind of conversations and commenting. What will that display? That will display. Acha, every single comment you put anywhere, it clearly it's displayed in front of other viewers also. Somebody is bagging about a company, this company is fraud, this company is not doing proper thing, and then you go and start giving that gyan. So you ultimately become that uncle and auntie who's trying to change the country by WhatsApp forwards. Okay, so don't become that. Your profile picture should be professional and stay active by sending messages and connecting people personally and socially. Okay. So these are specific points which you are supposed to not do. Don't involve in unnecessary discussion and argument. For that you have Instagram, for that you have your personal WhatsApp, and especially no point arguing on religious and political views also. You'll always find few people putting up religious views, anti-India, pro-India, anti-Hindu, pro-Hindu, anti-Muslim, pro-Muslim views. Please, you are a professional. Keep yourself away from that. Because otherwise it clearly shows that you are what kind of a person. And if the employer comes and checks your activity, तो वो देखेगा कि जब ये यहाँ पे भी इतना कुछ करता है तो ये ऑफिस में भी आके करेगा. That you should not give any idea. Correct? So maintain it as a professional platform. I hope I have been able to give you proper responses, proper things. What I didn't get is none of you had put up a post mentioning that I had a good CV drafting session yesterday. And I think none of you will put another session today or another post today had a good LinkedIn profile enrichment session also. Is that the case? Or will you put some effort? So if you put some effort, that would be nice. Okay. Any more questions which you have? Open for you for next 5 to 7 minutes. You can
Hi,
unmute
sir.
yourself and then ask questions also. Yes, Aryan.
Yeah, so I wasn't able to attend yesterday's session, so just wanted to know if the recording is available
Yes,
somewhere.
Aryan, that will be available, and that will be available on YouTube as well as on my website degree2placements.com. We are editing it and we'll upload it very soon.
All right, thank you.
If I am not wrong, I think it's already there. Just allow me to give you the link if I am able to find out. Anybody else has got some more question? Oh, it's live. I'll just share. Dear, it's live already. Bajaj ji.
All right, sir, on YouTube.
Yeah, I am sharing the link.
All right, thank you, sir.
Here it is.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else? Any questions? Pragya, Shakti, Anshika. Anshika seems to be happy with the session. So don't put it here. You know, the world wants you to make a noise. So go and put it on. Had a good session on enhancing the LinkedIn profile with Deepak Mulchandani at the rate. So that will give you that mileage, that will give you the traction. So their things start moving on LinkedIn also. Hmm. Okay. Anything else from Dipti, Jessica, Devanshu Mishra, Gagandeep, Ganesh, Girdharan, Harshali Kapure, हर्षिता बाफना, कीर्ति सिंह, लक्ष्य जैन, महिमा जोशी, मौली जैन, मुस्कान गोयल, निकिता मोदी, प्रज्ञा, प्रशंसा, प्रियांशु, राजेश, राशि, रूपिका, रुष्मिता, सबा, साई किरण, समीक्षा, संजय, सार्थक, शक्ति, वैभवी, विनीता, विनीता खत्री, यतिन. Anyone? Sabah, you have a doubt, please. Yes, ask. I've completed the articleship into to what to do with the career gap. So you would have been working somewhere, Sabah. So what you can put in experience is articleship experience. Then from 21 till now is pre-qualification experience. You can put that gap in this way. You would have done some work. Highlight that work. Pre-qualification experience. Rushmita, I will share that list of certification courses. That's on me. Give me a couple of days. Let me find. I have certain things. Let me find those proper links. I'll give it to you along with the links. So you write, na? Wherever you have worked, pre-qualification experience, worked in CA firms, various kind of industries, audit, taxation work. Accordingly, draft it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Hello.
Yeah.
Just wanted to appreciate your commendable efforts towards everything you are doing.
Thank you very much, Rajesh.
Friends and professionals for from basic from the basic to advanced. Just wanted to appreciate you for that. That without any expectation, just appreciation from the students that's required and to motivate you as well to
Yes,
step
yes.
forward
Yes.
with your doing that is going.
I have been really happy and excited to do this. Now, thanks to technology, we have been able to do it more professionally and nicely. Otherwise, I used to do these sessions in my classrooms, asking students and candidates to come in the evening hours and do it. So I've been doing it for last 15 years now.
Yes,
So
sir.
I enjoy doing this.
Appreciate your passion.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Okay, Sanjay R has a question. I know this is off topic from today's session, but can you throw some light on niche fields like forensic, ESG? Sanjay, that is coming up into the domain guidance session. So the domain guidance session will be about all these things only. If I want to give you just a curtain raiser or small idea, I'll show you. There are certain things which are under preparation from my side for a domain guidance session. Let me show it to you. If I can. Let me go into research. No, it's onto the cards. You will get that session, sir. I'm not able to locate the PPT right now. Otherwise, I would have shown it to you. It's there. Great. So thank you very much, folks. It's time to log off. Okay. Thank you very much for your valuable
Yeah.
time.
Hello.
Yes, Rajesh.
Just one last question. Like you've been starting posting the gameplay for the upcoming season, but like how to address the challenges that students are facing in terms of if there is a filtration criteria for the number of attempts to before three grades, such as four or up to four or up to three or up to two, for
Mm-hmm.
that also be that criteria. But how to like to land into the interview stage bypassing that uh,
See,
or
Rajesh, there is no need to bypass anything. I'll tell you the reason why they are working on this particular thing. If they get a lot of people in the market, how will they filter it out? And I personally I have passed out CA in multiple attempts. If you ask me, most of the time multiple attempt CA candidates are far more, I am with all due regards to the rank and achievements of first attempt, but at times there are more excited people and more hardworking people which are having a never say die attitude or never give up attitude, because I am also one of them. So
that's also that
what happens is, in that case, you have to present yourself in such a way that, okay, if I had multiple attempts, then what were my learnings? And let me tell you, there are few vacancies in big fours also where they take multiple attempt candidates. If you go to my LinkedIn profile and see, I keep posting about vacancies. I specifically highlight that there is no attempt criteria. The same thing is there in my Telegram also. If you go into my Telegram channel, you can see all the vacancies which are there without any attempt criteria have also been there. So ऐसा नहीं है कि if you have more attempts nobody will take you. Don't get into that false impression. And if that is the case, also if somebody is not allowing you, then what you do is, Big Four ke niche there is Big Six and then there are top 20, 25 firms if you want to come into Big Four. So you spend some 6 months there and then develop the skills and become employable there. So to the likes of, if I can tell you, Mahajan and Ibera, if you work for 6 months or 1 year in Mahajan and Ibera, you are very good for internal audit and consulting in Big Four. If you spend time in Chaturvedi and Shah, if you spend time in Kunji Kumarji and company, so all these companies are the ones which are below these big six. So they have also their own systems and preferences. SS Kothari and Mehta, TR Chadda. So these are all big firms. So they make you employable for the next level, Rajesh.
got it, got it. Just but related concern is I have noticed like in last few months or last couple of last attempts, the placements or the packages being drawn by candidates is not significantly but marginally getting reduced as compared to the last 2 years momentum going on. Is it the case? Because I'm noticing what the companies have been posting the budget for the fresher candidates, etc. Have you also noticed that thing?
I didn't understand your question, Rajesh. Can you rephrase it?
Marginal reduction in the packages being offered by Big Four as well as the other big
I
corporates and small
Okay,
corporates.
I can tell you about
Because
Big Fours. They have increased their
because the
salaries. So that is the wrong impression
see,
in terms of Big Four. The amount of money which is being offered has become more. The problem is also from our side. After becoming a chartered accountant, I'll tell you what. You want a work from home 9 to 5 job with work life balance at 15 to 20 lakhs. You want to get into investment banking, you want to get into financial due diligence. These are the terms and conditions put up by every fresh chartered accountant for the first 2 months. So it is like
just
nakhra dikhana. So that should not be
just
the
they should not.
case. Then what happens is I'll tell you. Then they start realizing the practicality a bit later. Until that time, many of the people have picked up their opportunities. And then they keep coming back and putting things on LinkedIn and other stuff. Kabhi dekhna, it might take 2 3 months for you to get placed. And I always say this sentence and I'll say this again. If you take 4.5 years to become a chartered accountant, it is perfectly okay to take 4.5 months to get a new job. A. ICI has taken a responsibility to educate you and give you a degree. Nowhere ICI is responsible for you to get a job. Now the problem is the narrative is being set in this way कि ICI becomes a college कि मेरे को तो नौकरी भी लगवा के देगा ICI. ICI can facilitate you बेटा. ICI can bring companies together. But ICI cannot dictate to the companies कि तुम्हें मेरे बंदे इतने पे लेने ही पड़ेंगे. आप businessman हो. If you are a businessman from your point of view, you think you want people, so you will select or you will go by the placement consultant or the college's direction. You tell me if you want people in your business.
Yes, sir.
So it's as simple as that.
Sir, like if you see your time, we become more ready towards asking our questions and queries. Just another couple of minutes. I want one last query. That's
What
it.
I can do is Rajesh, you can log into the next sessions because another 4 5 sessions is there. One of the very exciting sessions coming up is how to crack interviews and how to use AI and Chat GPT to crack those interviews. So we can spend more time together because I am hard pressed for the time today.
So, sir, that's fine. We
Okay.
will
You'll be
join
most
next
welcome in the next
query.
sessions also.
Thank you for your time. Thank you
Okay.
for that.
Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you. Thank you all. Have a good night. Thank you very much.
Recording stopped.